Hey, Sandra. Sandra, I am on It's Gamma's World, right? I'm sitting here trying to figure it out by the phone. I'm like, I better have went on the right page. How you doing, Sandra? Oh, yeah, I am. I see it. I see it. Okay. All right. I was like, oh, God, I hope I went on the right one. How you doing, Sandra? I hope you're doing good. I miss you. Hopefully you are doing good. Are you doing? I saw a picture of your sister. She looked like she's doing good. She had a 60. But did I say 65th birthday, Sandra? I was like, your sister do not look 65 years old. I think that's what you had on that on there on Facebook. Tell me if that was true, because I was like, she do not look like no 65 years old. Man. So let me know if I read that right. Maybe I didn't even read it right. I don't know. Y'all let me know how y'all are doing. I have one like in here. If y'all are in here, make sure you are subscribed and go ahead and like the live. Yes, 65. Sandra. She does not look 65. I would barely give her 55. You okay? You at work right now, girl? What you go do is work. What you gonna do is work. What you gonna do is work and travel. 'Cause that's what you gonna do too. Cause it ain't like you just work. You definitely gonna work and travel, and I don't blame you. Sandra, I'm so scared to travel right now. I gotta ask y'all that. What are y'all feelings about traveling right now? What what's y'all feelings about traveling right now? I'm so scared that my next trip I am willing to go. I'm willing to drive up to 12 hours wherever it is. I'm going to drive up to 12 hours wherever it is that I decide to go, because I do not want to fly right now. I got so much anxiety about flying. It's already May. I have not been nowhere. I have not made no plans to fly nowhere. I am just not in the mood for flying with all of this. Do y'all have, and y'all heard of about flying, that you're going to go ahead and fly, whatever's going to happen happens? Are y'all thinking that way, or are you having anxiety about flying like I am? Let me know how y'all feeling about that, because I'm having a hard time with trying to make a decision to fly. I'm just looking like I just don't have to do it. I just don't have to do it before I fly and go up under that much pressure. I would rather stay at home or pick a place where I could just drive to. That's what I'd rather do. Y'all let me know what y'all would do. Sandra, are you still? Well, Sandra, you been up in the air. You ain't letting it phase you. You are not letting it phase you. Let me see. Let me set my goal for this live. You are not letting it phase you. You are up and going anyway. You probably didn't win like 3 or 4 places this year. So you just, it ain't making you no difference. And it is definitely making me a difference. I'm not going to lie. I am not going to lie. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button and let me know. Drop down in the chat. And I should have titled it that. I don't think I can do it now. But I should have titled it, what are y'all thinking about the flying situation? Are y'all willing to go ahead and just fly anyways? Or have you been staying back like I have because of all of these plane crashes? Tell me what y'all feeling. Like I said, Sandra, I know you've been flying. Like I already know that you're not minding the flying, but I am just like, oh, I just am not considering that. I'm just saying, like, where are the places I can go to that's drivable distance, and then I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Possibly spend a day in between if it's too much driving. I don't know. How you doing, Amanda? How are you? I haven't seen you in forever. In forever. Let me make sure this is the same Amanda. Let me go to her channel real fast just to see. Yes, that's the same Amanda. How you doing, Amanda? Haven't seen you in a long time. Oh, you're good. Miss you. Oh, okay. Hi, Raz. Raz, I'm not showing my face tonight, but you can definitely, let me see if I got, you can go to my channel. Like, you'll see my face all up and down my channel. All up and down my channel. But tonight I'm laying in my bed. So usually, well, I'm not laying, I'm sitting in my bed. So most of the time, if I'm in my bedroom, I don't go live. But if you go on my channel, you can definitely see my shorts. Most of my shorts, videos, lives, almost at least 3, 4 times a week I come live. So Raz, make sure you come back. Make sure you subscribe, like it, like the video, but make sure you come back. Make sure you come back, okay? I want to see you again, Raz. RBLX, okay? Luana says she is a goddess. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So what do y'all tell me? Hey, Chacal. Chacal, I'm over here asking people, what are your feelings about traveling by plane? Because I was just thinking, like, I got places. Well, I can't say I have places that I want to go. Because as soon as those planes start dropping, I start saying I don't have to go nowhere. But I am considering going somewhere this summer, but it has to be a drivable distance within 12 hours for me to drive. Like, this plane situation is just making me have too much anxiety. And I want to ask everybody, like, are you feeling like whatever's going to happen is going to happen? I'm getting on the plane. I'm not spending no hours driving. What's meant for you is going to be for you. And I'm just going to pray about it, put it in God's hands. What's y'all take on that? How y'all feeling about that? Let me see. Trical said, hey, Amanda said, hi, beautiful. Sandra said, it's my happy place. Wait, which, the traveling or work? Sandra, which one? Amanda said, it is. Trical said, I don't think I'm scared no more like I was a couple months ago. Okay, so it's more, I thought it was going to wear off, but what's happening to me now is the same thing that happened when 9/11 came. 9/11 came, and I didn't fly for a couple years after that. I was scared, but then eventually I started flying again. But what's crazy is, see, 9/11 was one big incident, but like now this was not like one big incident. What are we on? I wonder. I don't even know how many plane crashes we had since the first of the year. I would like to know that. I would like to know how many plane crashes have we had in the last 4 months. That's what I would like to know. Oh, Sandra said airplanes, that's her happy place. I'm never happy on a plane. Jaquel said, I don't think I'm scared more. Okay, I got Amanda said, pray about it definitely. Yeah, no, I'm not going to, well, I can pray for others on. I'm not getting on there. Let me see. I'm more scared of driving in the street. And that's my thing is that I'm looking like, dang, that whole drive, you stay in danger for, if I said I'm willing to drive up to 12 hours, I'm going to stay in danger for 12 hours because of accidents. But I feel like possibly if it's an accident, you have a chance of being okay in the accident. In a plane crash, you most likely out of there. So that's what I'm looking like. I don't know. I just can't. I don't know. Hi, Hassan. Thanks for coming in. I'm doing good. Thanks for coming to the live. The man said, I've never been on a plane. Really? Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, Sandra was saying it's her happy place. As much as I travel and get on a plane, it's never been my happy place. I probably rode a plane about 100 times in my life. And I can honestly say every time I get on a plane, I have anxiety. Every time I still have anxiety because it's just the fact that I can't put it in my mind how all this weight is being held up in the air and being able to travel through the cloud. I can never. So what I do is never go to sleep the night before I travel, and then by the time I go early to the airport, boarded on the airplane before it takes off, I normally fall asleep. So that's how I get through it every time. So, but to just be happy about getting on a plane, no, I have anxiety every time. But that's even when I don't even feel like I have a reason. It's just the thought of flying, period. Even though I just get through it, get there. I don't think, I try not to think too far into it. But with these crashes, that's making it stick on my mind. Like before I can even get there, to worry about just having anxiety about being on a plane that I know is traveling all over the world. And I know we have hundreds and hundreds of planes that fly in the air daily, probably more than that all over the world, probably thousands of planes that are flying in the air. But those ones that are falling down got me thinking, like, I just got to hold on to my nerve because I'm thinking my anxiety itself would be too much to get up there. Let me see. I have anxiety on both, but might be worse drive. Really, Chicago? So your anxiety it'll be worse driving? Oh. Now I know mine won't be worse driving. That's for sure. It won't be worth. I just don't like the fact that I'll be driving that long. I don't want to be sitting down in no car that long. That's going to be irritating. That's why I would have to make it like a road trip. Like if I'm doing 12 hours, I would probably stop like every 3 hours. The 12-hour trip will probably take me like 15 hours because I would literally go somewhere where I could just get out and like walk around. Let me see. Lamanda said, Hassan, I hope I spelled that right. Oh, she said, hi. Hassan said, Amanda, yes, you did. Okay. You love a road trip? Oh, when I was younger, I didn't mind a road trip. But now I'm like, put me in a plane for an hour, or two, or three. I can get where I'm going. I ain't got to be doing no driving. I do not want to drive. But if I pick the lesser of the two right now, with all that's going on with the planes, I would just pick, I'll go ahead and pick a road trip. I just got to turn it. Well, I'll pick a drive and turn it into a road trip where I won't feel like I'm just being tortured in the car for 12 hours. And most likely I'll be going by myself. It would be different if I was going with somebody else because then to do the drive, that person could do 2 hours and you could do 2 hours. You keep switching over. That would be totally different. But most likely I'll be driving by myself. That's about to be a task, y'all. But I'm going to have to go ahead and do it. I'm going to have to go ahead and do it. Let me see. Ultra Cow said, I love road trips when I was younger. The way people drive now and always in a rush is crazy, right? It is crazy. People are not as careful on that road sometimes. And I just hope, I don't know, I'm just going to try. I'll probably start off trying to leave like at nighttime, probably at about, I'll probably do something like 7 o'clock in the evening so that I can uh, get on the road right after rush hour. Drive through the night, where the traffic is less. Even though driving through the night is risky because people are getting off work and they may be sleepy driving, but I'm gonna start driving at about 6:30, 7 o'clock in the evening. That means I will get there by 7 o'clock the next morning, where I might beat the rush hour for the next morning. That's 12 hours. So that's why I think if I do that, that's the best time where it's not so much traffic on the street, less cars. Amanda says, sounds fun, especially with people. No, I'm going to be by myself, Amanda. Gamma, where are you going? I'm not sure. I'm just willing to drive up to 12 hours. Right now, I'm not sure. I'm willing to go up to 12 hours. So we'll see. We'll see. Let me see. Did you see the story I sent you? No, where'd you send it? Hassan, where did you send it? And wait a minute, I thought you told me you sent me a story and I couldn't see it because of a link. Was it that the same thing? You sent it to me and I couldn't just resent it. Oh, your post. Okay. Let me see if I could get to it real fast. Let's see. Let me go to my comments. Let's see, Uganda declares left for. Oh, I see it. Okay, so I'll make sure I look at that when I'm done. Okay. Thank you for that. Let me go get back to the live comments. Let me see. Okay. Oh, you want to go to Vegas, Amanda? You want to go to Vegas? I don't know if I'll ever go to Vegas again. Because I can never drive to Vegas. And Vegas is, I think, like 3 or 4 hours away from me. I remember that trip being kind of long. So I don't know if I'm going. I did a lot of Vegas. I did a lot of Vegas already. I don't know if I got to go to Vegas anymore. Most likely, if I ever go to Vegas, it's going to be something like on a trip where I go with a lot of people who want to go. But just for me, I don't have to go to Vegas again. That's for sure. I've been there quite a bit, quite a bit. Yes. Let me see. Amanda said, "Oh yeah, it's forever." Okay. Yes. Yes, Raquel said, Amanda, Vegas is a long road trip from Texas. Yeah, I don't even know how many from here. Lord, how many hours would, let me look and see. How many hours would Vegas be for me, like driving? Let's see, Las Vegas. Because I think a plane ride is like 4 hours, like with the time change and everything. I think it's 4 hours. Let me see. Let's see, I'm trying to see how long it would take to drive and put it in my Waze. Because, the Waze app will tell you exactly how much time it would take. 17 hours and 43 minutes, so you might as well say 18 hours. It would take 18 hours. I would not be able to play with that one. I would not be able to play with that one. Let me see. Sandra said, I agree. I'm sick of it. Right. Sandra, it's only so many times you can do it, especially if you're not a gambler. I'm not no. I have gambled when I was in Vegas because like don't you gamble in Vegas? But like the last 2 or 3 times I went to Vegas, I don't think I did any. Especially the last 2 times I went to Vegas, I didn't do any gambling at all. I just went to shows, and then if you go, unless they got some new, they could have some new shows. Like since the last time I've been, I haven't been for years. They could have new shows, but once you see all the shows, then it's like you're not. I don't want to go there just to keep repeating the same things. The beast of the man said Trick definitely is horrible, but I have friends there. Oh, okay, you have friends in Vegas. It's only 3 hours. Okay, yeah. Well, for us, it's a 3 hour plane trip. I wonder how many. Let me ask Google how many. Um, I want to ask Google how many hours. How many hours is it from Milwaukee, Wisconsin? Oh, it's not even. I gotta type it in. Hold on. I want to ask how many hours is. Let me see. How many hours is the flight to Vegas from Milwaukee, Wisconsin? Let's see how many. See, yeah, 3 hours and 50 minutes. I knew it was like around 4 hours. So that's a 4 hour flight. That's a long flight. That's a long flight, especially to a place where I don't even care about being because I don't care about going there no more. That's a long flight for me. So places like Vegas, I've been to Florida like a lot of times. Like wherever I go, only place I want to like repeat like that is Arizona, and that's because I have family there. Any other place, if I've been there a lot of times, like I've been to Memphis a lot of times, I don't think I want to go back to Memphis. I love Atlanta, so I think I could repeat like Atlanta, Arizona, but like just to be repeating places that for the tour, because I do a lot of touring when I go to Florida and Vegas, and I don't be in that kind of mode all the time. Like with Vegas, I've never been to like a resort. I've always stayed at the casino, and I'm not really interested in gambling like that. So it's not like the place I want to be now. If I went again, I would definitely go to a resort, at least to try something different when I'm there. I would at least try something different because going to casinos that don't do it for me. Let me see. Drippin said, "Hey Drippin, when I go back, I want to explore and go to the Grand Canyon." Yeah, something like that. Cause Drippin, I'm telling you, when I used to go with my cousin, and my cousin, she was a big gambler, so she would go. We would go there, and she would never leave the table. She would never, leave the casino. Her mission when she came was to gamble. That's what she came for. She'll come, she'll gamble. All day long, she'll stay gambling, or she might go back and forth to the room, but she didn't have to do shows or anything like that. So, for a lot of the times, I just was hanging out with her, so I wouldn't go anywhere. Then I started to just go to make sure I did go to my shows and all of that stuff. I did that, the little concerts, but then they started repeating each other. I mean, repeating every time I go the same thing, and it didn't make sense to be buying those tickets to see the same show. So yeah, so like if I ever went again, it would not be on no strip. It would be to like see the other parts of Vegas because I've never seen anything off the strip of Vegas. Never. I've only been around all the casinos, and that's it. Just visiting and seeing all the architecture and different casinos. That's it. So, or like walking, or maybe going to the restaurants, and not even that so much. So, yeah, I would definitely do it different if I went again. You like Fremont? I've never been there. The man said, "Dripping me too." Dripping said, "I haven't been to Fremont. I want to see the billboards." Okay, nope, I never been to Fremont. I never went off the strip. So like, I never seen a neighborhood in Vegas. I'm telling you, I only stayed on that strip where I didn't even have like a vehicle or anything. We would take back then when I used to go. It was always cheaper because it was a bunch of us to get a limousine. So like, where a cab ride would cost maybe like $50. We would all ship it on a limousine so we could just go wherever we're going. And it might be like $20. It would chop the price down. So we always did limousines. I don't even know if they still do that nowadays, but the limousines was always a cheaper option versus the cab rides. Let me see. You like watching the streamers? Okay. On YouTube? Okay. Hey, Caitlin. How you doing? Um, Dripper said, "What in the world? You visited ATL for level? I'm supposed to move to Sandy Springs in the next couple of years for work. Wait, where's Sandy Springs? Is that ATL? I never heard of Sandy Springs. Where is that dripping? The man said they have amazing parks. Oh, really? See, I've never been in no park. So maybe I shouldn't say I would never go to Vegas again. I shouldn't say that. I should say I would go with intent to do something other than the strip. Like I'm not willing to do that strip again. Drippin said I want to go to Chicago and do the architecture tour 360 till. Ooh, oh my gosh, girl, that sounds like that's gonna be big buildings. I went to the Sears Towers before in Chicago. I never went back because I get nauseated with heights, and that was way too much. I got sick and I had to come back down. So so wait a minute, you're moving. Hold on, so you're supposed to be moving. You said what in the world you visited ATL for? Girl, I love it. I've been in Atlanta twice. I went last June and last November. And I love me some ATL. And my sister is about to move to, she says that she's about to move to ATL. And it's funny because she was just supposed to be moving to Panama. But after the election and whatever, some stuff was going on between the countries. And she no longer wanted to go. And now she just announced that she is maybe moving to Atlanta. And the thing about it, when I was a little girl, we're 8 years apart. All I remember is when she was like 18, 19, 20, 20. She was always saying she was going to move to Atlanta way back there. And now she is 60. How does Booby? I think she's 63 and she's getting ready to move to Atlanta. If my sister moved to Atlanta and I got a reason to come to Atlanta and I could just drive there, I will definitely be in Atlanta all the time. Dripping. I don't know where Sandy Springs is, but I love Atlanta. Every time I went, both times that I went, I had a million things to do. It was so much fun. They have too many things to do. Yeah, they really do. So, Dripping, are you in Atlanta now? Are you moving like to a different area? Like you're in there now? Let me see. It's a Georgia suburb. Okay. Yes, it's the Willis Towers now. Oh, in Chicago, it's called the Willis Towers? Oh. Yes, Dripping. So let me know. Are you in Atlanta already? And you're moving to a different area? Because Atlanta is, man, Atlanta was, I was like, y'all just have it. In the area where I was living was just so, well, not living, but the my best friend's friend lived there. He had a beautiful house. Beautiful house. Him and his son. He had I think it was like a 4 bedroom house because he had his room. His son had his room. I had my own room. Yeah, I think it was a 4 or 5 bedroom house, a big, beautiful house. And so he allowed us to stay with him while we was there in June. And that area was just so beautiful. I was like, oh, man, let me see. Oh, you're in Texas right now. Metroplex. Okay, so you're moving from Texas to Atlanta. Drippin', have you been to Atlanta before? And if you've been there, have you like do you go there to visit? You got family there? You go because if you haven't been there, you are gonna love it there. If you have been there, you already know you're gonna love it there. They just have so much to do. When you TikTok Atlanta, it's 1,000 things to do. It's so many good restaurants with so much good food there. I didn't do any kind of shopping when I was there. I don't really like shop. I know a lot of people go out of town to shop, but I very, very rarely shop when I go out of town. I think I did that once in Florida. A couple years ago, I did too much shopping, and I think I did it once in New York. I don't necessarily like to be taking back a lot of stuff because I usually pack tight when I go, and so that means I have to like add another bag and all that. So I don't really shop when I go nowhere. But I outside of shopping, like I did a lot of different stuff. Last 2 times I went to Atlanta, I had so much footage and shorts and videos of all the different places I visited, and I never got through the list. I literally had this one big list, did some of it in June, carried some of it over to November, and I still have things to do on that list. So yes, I love it. Let me see. Yes, there's a lot to do. It is Chicago. Atlanta is lit to me. It really is. It really is. The weather was kind of hot when I went. Well, it was really, really hot when I went in June. It wasn't so hot when I went in November. It wasn't as bad. So I really like. If I went again, I would. I'm not saying I won't go in the summer, but I'm thinking the best time to go is probably like around November, December, up in that time, because when we went in November, it really was like good weather. You kind of pick what you want to wear, and it'll still be good. You know, you didn't have to have like no coat on if you didn't want to, and all that. So it was nice. It was nice. So yes. So I don't know, y'all. I got my anxiety about the flying. I was trying to see like what how y'all were thinking about the flying. Did y'all get over it? Cal said she kind of over it now. Like she not thinking about it like she was a couple months ago. I'm saying I'm right where I was a couple months ago, especially because I just heard about one of them going down like was it, like 4 days ago. So it keeps happening. Even when I think I can start getting my mind off of it, it happens again and put me back in check. Like, oh, okay, nope, you're not going nowhere. So yeah, so I just got the anxiety about flying. I'm probably gonna keep that for a while. Hopefully, it won't stay there. But for now, until they stop dropping them, I'm just gonna stay grounded. I'm gonna stay grounded. So I'm gonna let y'all go off this live. Y'all make sure y'all have a good night. It's late. If y'all celebrate Easter, y'all have a happy Easter. If you just chilling tomorrow, y'all relax and make sure y'all have a good time in that. Don't forget, go over and get your big ass up. If you have not lit your candle tonight, light it. Light it before the end of the day, just so you can say you did your daily challenge. And then tomorrow, it's go outside. Whether you want to go for a walk, sit down, just breathe, stand there and breathe, whatever you want to do out there, garden or anything, just go outside. No limited amount of time, no minimum or maximum amount of time. Even if you do it for 5 minutes, go over and get your big ass up and join the challenge, the happiness challenge. Today was light a candle. Tomorrow is go outside, and so on. Every day at 5 o'clock on Get Your Big Ass Up, it will be a flyer that drops at 5 o'clock in the morning to remind you what the challenge is for the day. And then we have a check-in. We already checked in over there earlier today. Tomorrow night I'll be doing a check-in. So every night we're going to do a check-in to make sure you did your commitment to the happiness challenge. Okay, y'all? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Y'all make sure y'all have a great day tomorrow. Okay? If you're with your family, y'all have a good time. Make memories, take pictures. Okay? See you later.